Good morning, beautiful people. I'm Alex and this is Gingerhead & Co, my sewing vlog. Today part 3 of the Berda hoodie hack tutorial, and you are going to see how I finish the hood with reverse cover stitch, how I attach the hood to the body of the hoodie, and we're also going to make cuffs and the bottom band and attach the cuffs to the sleeves and the bottom band to the bottom of the hoodie. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. So I'm going to run a line of top stitching here. And what do you want? Do you want reverse or do you want 3 needles to be on the right side? Let's do reverse, okay? So where's my lining? My lining is here. Lining is on top. And I want to do it close to the edge, but obviously you can decide to do it in whatever place you want. And seam allowances are down, down, down. So that's going to be the front of the hood. And the hood is done. Now we are going to attach the hood. I'm going to attach the hood to the top. So this is my front, and I've got a notch at the center back, and I'm matching this notch with the middle of the hood. Yes, Poppy, yes. And we'll put a clip here. This is an overlapping hood, so it's going to be overlapping about 1 inch, let's hope. Okay, it goes beyond the center front. Right sides together under the hood. There are a lot of curves here, so we need to be careful. My overlapping part is here, so I'm checking if it's definitely overlapping, if the lining is straight. And it's done. So the hood is done. I need to snip some loose threads, and that's basically it. But I'm going to attach ribbing to the bottom and to the bottom of the sleeves. So I'm going to make cuffs and the bottom band, and our pockets are here. And the hood with reverse cover stitch, just for fun. Now we're going to make cuffs and the bottom band. So I've got my ribbing cut to the size that I wanted, or cut to the size that my ribbing allowed, because I didn't have a lot of ribbing left. And I'm going to make cuffs. I'm going to sew the seam on the shorter, in theory, side. Right sides together, 2 cuffs. I'm sewing like that. And yes, I'm using contrasting thread, so not the best idea. Don't try it at home. One and the other. And my bottom band, again, I'm making a loop, so right sides together, and I'm sewing the seam on the shorter side of the ribbing. And done. So let's fold them in half. So flip everything to the right side, so the right side is facing me. That's my band for the bottom, and I'm going to do the same with the cuffs. Flip them to the right side and fold in half. Okay. And the other cuff. So what do you want to start with? The bottom band, because the pockets are there. Right, so let's go with our top, our hoodie. That's the bottom. And our pockets are here, and they're still not closed. So we take our bottom band, I'll flip it to the wrong side. So we have our band, and I need to know where the half is. I've got the seam here, so I will know where it starts, let's say, but I need the half as well, because I want my band to be distributed easily, because my band is very short and I didn't have enough ribbing for a longer one. So it's about 40% shorter than the bottom of my hoodie, which is not the best idea. And I'm matching the seams because I prefer it like that. If you prefer to put the seam from the band of ribbing at the center back, go ahead. But I like my seams to be matching. And see, I've got the half here, and I'm matching it with the other side seam of the top. And I can start sewing. And because I'm going to be pulling slightly on the band, the bottom is bigger. I need to ease in the bottom of the top into the ribbing. That's why I place the bigger piece of fabric, so the bottom of the top, against the feed dogs, because the feed dogs are going to help me. And I'm not going to fight the feed dogs. I keep matching the seams, because I want to, under the foot, and matching the seams in the seam allowance. So I'm checking if they're matching here. I don't care what happens here. I care what happens here. And I can start pulling slightly. Okay, I've passed the half, so now I'm stitching through my 2 layers of ribbing, right? But I've got my pockets here, so the pocket pouches need to line up as well. The pocket pouch is here, then the top is here, and my ribbing band is here. Okay, I'm closing the bottom of the pockets now. Done. Let's check if everything is all right. Seems all right. Okay, let's flip it over again. So the hoodie is almost ready. The bottom band is in, and the pockets are now finished. I'm going to top stitch the bottom band using the cover stitch. So the pockets are closed by the band and by the side seam. Let's do the cuffs. One done, and now the other. I'm matching the seam allowances, matching the seams in the seam allowance. The cuff is inside because I'm easing in the bottom of the sleeve into the cuff. The cuff is smaller, it goes on top. Finished. So we've made a hoodie. I am going to top stitch the bottom band, but not the cuffs because I can't be bothered. You don't have to. I'm going to top stitch it using the cover stitch, but you've seen it a few times, so I don't think you need to see it again. There is only that much top stitching that a human being can stand. Seams are matching perfectly. Seams are matching perfectly. There's the bottom band and the hoodie is done.